Great. So yes, yes. So great, perfect timing. Let's start.
Let's start.
The most important, yeah, yeah. Today we are talking about when we are placed in an offensive attacking situation, how to attack most effectively, how to attack for profit, how to attack in the best way that maximizes your chance of winning. And the first thing we'll talk about is once we start at beginners in Go, and once we get strong enough, we start to really hate it when the opponent starts to surround any territory, and it's very easy to take the everything is mine approach. And so it's very typical that you will run into a lot of very, very aggressive players who invades. Any chance they have. And very often these are overplays and they place your opponent into a lot of danger. The key is this is a bully tactic. You're not supposed to be able to invade at will and everything. So the main thing to remember about attacking for profit is dealing with opponents' weak groups. Typically, this is an invasion, but this can be any weak group. And just remember that whenever you feel like you're being bullied by the opponent, keep calm and you'll know how to deal with the bullies after the main things today. So the most important thing to important pointers is what is important is continuing to develop your position. This is called sustainable development, a mixture of developing, taking territory for yourself right now, and helping you to take territory in the future. Sustainable just means in the future you will continue to be able to develop. And all this is saying is you don't have any like places where you are very weak that you have to spend moves in the future to sort of shore up. This could be like cuts, a weak group, anything that prevents you from running full speed on getting territory in the future. Another very important thing is keeping your own stones very safe and think of this as a gaining process. You're getting safety and you're getting territory. You're gaining this because once your opponent has usually invaded you, you usually have less safety and less territory than you would think, than you expect. Um, Territory, that part is makes sense. The opponent is invading here. You don't have this territory anymore. But the key thing here is to recognize that you yourself is usually not as safe as you would like to be. So gaining this safety is very, very important. And another very important thing is dealing with opponents' counterattacks against you. So when we're attacking the opponent, not letting the opponent threaten ourselves is very, very important. And what is not important is surrounding the opponent's group. Now, this is typically what attacking implies. It's the first thing that people think of when they think of attacking. I surround this group and then I worry about if I can capture him or not. This is not important. It's not important to surround the opponent. Another thing that's not important is poking out the eyes. We all know what this means. This means he has a straight three, bent three, T shape, and we're poking out the eyes by playing in the middle. This is not important. Making sure that the opponent does not have two eyes is not very important. Okay. And as a general thing, dishing out damage and punishing the opponent is not that important. Remember, so what's important is developing your own shapes, gaining things for yourself. What's not important is the damage that you're doing to the opponent. That part is not essential when we attack. Okay, great. So the main thing to avoid is we don't want to feel angry that the opponent is playing so, so aggressively, so over, in such an overplay manner. Never feel angry like I'm gonna kill you now, right? I don't feel that way. Instead, of course, feel happy that your opponent by playing off balance, by playing something not that good, is giving you a chance to get ahead in the game. Very important to not one, get into the position where you have to capture the opponent, and two, um, it's harder than it feels. Okay, and the most important thing when we commit to capturing the opponent is we expose weaknesses in our own shapes, and the counterattacks would actually kill us and not the opponent. So just keep in mind the important things, the counterattacks, the gain yourself the territory and safety, develop yourself, and it's not important to capture the opponent. Um, Poke out his eyes, things like that. Okay, good. We talked about this in the past. Strengthen the weakest attacking stones is a very good shortcut for accomplishing the important objectives. And okay, so strengthening your weakest attacking stones is a great way to gain safety for yourself. And the way we strengthen our stones usually is taking some territories. And strengthening your weakest attacking stones will help you deal with any counterattacks. Your weakest stones having been strengthened, the counterattacks will be much less severe against your already strengthened stone. And because you're strengthening your weakest attacking stones, this is very, very helpful for sustaining yourself in the future course of the game. Um, Once you have less to worry about, you can run faster in the future and go hog wild on taking territory or destroying territory, that sort of thing. And strengthening your weakest attacking stones do not have to involve the not so important criterias of attack, which is poking out your opponent's eyes, surrounding your opponent's group, damaging, cutting up your opponent, that sort of thing. Okay, good. In the example diagram, this is a typical invasion. Looks fairly early, fairly aggressive, fairly like an overplay. And what we are looking for are moves like this pillar move, not that's strengthening the weaker, the two stones on the left-hand side, and not so much the capping move right here. That one would be a great example of going for the surround on the group, which is the most important to remember is not the important thing. Okay, good. A little more on how to strengthen your weakest attacking stones. Make territory and make thickness. We touched upon this briefly in the past. The important thing about the top diagram is the left-hand side is a three-space extension move. The right-hand side is a one-space, but we prefer the one-space, not the three-space, because the one space is strengthening our weakest attacking stones, gaining ourselves a lot of sustainability, gaining ourselves a lot of strength and sustainability in the future. If we don't have a comfortable enough space to make some territory, we can make ice space, which just means a very small amount of territory, which is fine. The top here is a good example of making territory and thickness at the same time. Weakest attacking stone is the one stone that's being attached on. Strengthening it, make a few points on the upper side. And this game move also ensures the connection to the right-hand side is secure. This is all, regular make sense kind of moves. These should all make sense to you guys. You guys will play these moves more often than not. A very good thing to keep in mind. Remember, don't pay too much attention to the not important stuff. Pay attention to the important things. A very good mindset to have to help you get into, pay attention to the important things is to keep thinking about winning the game. Keep thinking about running towards the big victory sign. And you run towards the victory sign by making as much as possible, making as much profit as possible. And profit here means territory and thickness. Okay, good. So this in this game diagram here, black lets a cutting weakness at C11 4 lets that occur and captures one stone in the corner as a Panuki very, very thick shape. And that's because 4, 5, 6, after white captures one stone, white is still not able to threaten the black main group on the upper left, and black can now take Sente and then move on to the rest of the game, move on to do your development. The main thing, it is important to worry about your opponent's potential counterattacks. It is not important to worry about dishing out damage against the left-hand side white group. As long as white is not able to damage, counterattack black in any of these local areas, it does not matter that black is not able to secure some kind of capture against the left-hand side. You can pretty much always Tanuki, play something else, run towards victory. You don't have to go and kill this kind of group once your opponent cannot do major damage to you on the counterattack. This is good because this way you can win however you want. Um, Good, good. So the important thing is to keep developing yourself. It's not all about the speed of development or how much territory you're surrounding. It's also about how sustainable you can keep taking territory in the future. And that comes in the form of the safety of your stones. This is a great example board of a situation where black is very, very safe with all relevant groups on the board. And even though black does not seem like you can't count that much territory for black at the moment, um, black is black is gonna has a very big advantage and will continue to easily win in this game due to the safety, by being more safe than white groups. And this means in the future course of this game, black will be able to do more development because he has done a lot of sustainable development. The strength of his stones allow his future development to be sustained. Um, Good. So this in practice happens a lot. Here, white has just attached, strengthens the weakest attacking stones. It's typically the stone that's touching the opponent the most. Another thing to mention here is, in the beginning of this situation, black's two stones on the top is the weakest attacking stones. So playing one over here, surrounding some territory and connecting the weak stones to the other group is extremely big, both in terms of safety and in terms of territory. So that makes sense. And when white plays another knight's move at 2, this is a rotation that often happens. Once you strengthen your weakest attacking stones, some other group becomes the new weakest attacking stone. And then this is very common. You just keep developing yourself and you develop yourself by strengthening your weakest attacking stones. We talked about how we want to see Go as a mixture of territory, thickness, and potential territory, three different values. By focusing on strengthening your weakest attacking stones, you are maximizing the thickness value of your move by making your weakest stones stronger. Great. Your moves don't have to be very large, like big looking extensions. Here, this S16 move is a good example of making the black connection much stronger and making a little bit of territory. This is a great example of sustainable development. It's developing not so fast, but it's very, very good on sustainability. In the future, black will have much less to worry about, and can, play faster and faster. Good, good, good. Attack, attacking with defense is very, very important. Strengthening your weakest attacking stones sounds very, very defensive, and that's absolutely correct. So when you feel like I'm just defending all the time, you are doing this right. Definitely good. Um, very often when you guys self-review your games, you'll find that when bad things happen, especially when attacks go wrong, it is typically it's typically you go for the kill, you concentrate on the less important objectives rather than the important ones, like dishing out damage, surrounding, cutting your opponent's group instead of your own development. And when you guys find this, don't worry. Here is an example of Go Seigen doing exactly the same thing, and this is not an easy thing to do all the time, but it's easy to do more than half of the time. So the key is to just keep this in the back of your minds. In this case, black extends here. He's cutting, two white groups apart. Both seem very much in danger. And the key here is to just recognize it always looks so, the situation always looks so bad for the opponent, but just remember that it always looks, for you, it always looks worse for the opponent, and your own problems always seem not as bad. And so Forsaken goes for this very strong attacking move. He should have connected at A, and he probably lost the game because of this. Um, I played a game where I did this similar thing, and instead of so here I did keep in mind that strengthening yourself, development for the future, development for now is the important thing, and killing the opponent, capturing the left-hand side group, punishing your opponent for overplays is not the important thing. Good, good, good. Just trust me that this kind of attacking is safer and better. It's both effective and safe. Rarely in Go do you have something that does not have any trade-offs. Usually we're like, the faster we develop, the weaker we are. The more potential we have, the less thick and territory we have. This is why this is number one on the list of all of my Go lectures, because there is no trade-off. If you want to capture your opponent, capture the most amount of stones possible, you do this. You want to win the game, highest chance of winning the game, you also do this. As you guys know, people never come to me asking about, Michael, how do I sustainably develop better and win the long game, right? Everyone comes to me to learn how to kill the most amount of opponent's stones or how to kill the biggest dragon. How do I, that's what people come to me with, and this is the answer. Strengthen your weakest attacking stones. So this strategy definitely does not come from a very unaggressive mindset. This is sustainable development. Strengthening your weakest attacking stones is definitely meant to be a aggressive, not it's an aggressive, not passive strategy. It's meant as the most promising strategy to capture the biggest dragon you can think of, capture the biggest thing ever, most number of stones and stuff. So that's the answer. And because there's no trade-offs, it's safer and more likely to succeed. So in this game, White's first invasion was the right-hand side group, and after a whole fight, the right-hand side group dies in the end, and so that's why it works. Okay, good. There's another game example, but you guys sent out great game examples too. So let's look at the example games that we have. Um, in order to be safe, I'm gonna open up my the SGFs locally here and then change the share screen to the games. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, great. So one game has been opened, and I'm gonna now switch over my share screen. 1 second. Zoom call share. Great. Great. Wow, 323 games, 3 done plus. Great, great, great. Um, the first game is hold on. Let's see who is who. Hmm, I am not sure. Vogue.
Uh, the white
It's
player is the
the
Brazilian one.
yeah.
Okay. Let's take a look from the perspective of white in this one. And wow, sudden death, very interesting. This could be an SGF file, I think. Okay, let's look. So far, so good. So far, so good. Invading the 3-3 is famously good to do as early as possible. A very simple one. Good, good, good. Very reasonable extent. If you guys are a little worried about extending too far, it is perfectly okay to extend 3 spaces. This is the smallest you can extend and still be reasonably efficient. Of course, yeah, this is totally okay. Black invades. Good, good, good. Okay. Um, Good, good. Yeah, so far so good. I like this very much. Um, with a little bit of caveat. First, the Josekis are Hane, attach, push, and play here. When Joseki goes like this, I'm sure you guys have seen this before. And this is hard to say. Even though black is limiting white's thickness very well, um, white's thickness is, threatening black also. Another very common Joseki is here, black Ataris, and this one is probably what white will feel a little bit unsure of. There's black stones around, so anyways, this is the normal local Joseki. So in this case, because there is a C10 stone around, normally white would want to honey first and then play this one, hoping for black to connect. This way we get an extra push in Sente. But because black already has that stone there, it's not that necessary. And this seems like it went a very good idea. I approve. It's a locally slightly worse result. But with the C10 stone being a little bit over concentrated, it's totally good. And approve of this very much. This, yeah, O3 is the absolute vital key point to start attacking Black's corner. O3, if you guys want to know, O3 is good enough to play without any white stones around. So that means with any supporting white stones, this is extra good. Good. All right, and black plays a defensive move at S4. And now we are entering the territory of today's main topic, attacking J3 for profit. And the most important thing is strengthening yourself while you are attacking him. The turn at M5 is a very good move. I really like it. Note how the turn is it's not a move like this one where we are directly attacking. The turn is quite good. This kind of move is very often AI approved, me approved, everyone approved. The key is rather than focusing on dishing out damage to black or surrounding the black group, white is focusing on gaining value, strengthening the white stones here, damaging black's other group, which also strengthens the right-hand side white's two stones. So this is quite recommended. Great. Black plays here and white makes an extension here. So far, these two moves, I would not have played these any other way as well. Okay, and so black jumps out very good. We are not worried about the unimportant things, which is surrounding the opponent, capturing the opponent, punishing the opponent. We're strengthening our own shapes, so this is all very good. One thing to mention in this corner is the existence of this attach. If this works, this would be great. White is making a lot of territory, and black, on the other hand, is not fully alive. This would be great. So it's definitely worthwhile to at least read out this kind of shape. Black can't play anything that's not capturing the white stone. And something like this could be, white could like this. Um, um, because this is a Atari turn, white has a little more liberties, so it's not. This is probably okay. More likely, black is going to Atari first. If black extends, well, white can also play this. Anyways, white is able to cut black on the outside. It's just how how much, how good is cutting black on the outside? That's the question. So white Atari here. This is a follow-up move that we talked about before. Great. So far, so good. Black's move is not as good. This is not as important, mostly because the connect move is not gaining black that much thickness value. Thickness value is having a safe corner, and then black can think about counterattacking. Connecting here does not give black that much eye space, and therefore this is not as helpful as some other moves like attach over here and then crawling out at S5. Attach here looks better and better, so it's probably I would recommend this one for black. It's very good for territory. At this point, this attach is much stronger than before, and white can capture four black stones now. Um, there is no way for black to both connect and capture white. This connect can be an Atari. So this is all. So I would definitely recommend that attach at the moment. Oh yes, white protects this cut. Okay, that's a fine move. Um, that's a fine move. The only thing to mention here is if white ends up having an alive shape on the bottom, we can now start to channel in the thickness principle we talked about. And now, if white's alive, it's no longer that necessary for white to keep the cut secure. White can now develop on the outside and sort of entice black to come and cut wasting a move, and then now black is in serious danger now. Okay, so black runs. Ah, yes, yes. Um, Definitely, yeah, P2, not a bad move, but definitely think about whether we can get more than P2, the Q2 attach. That's okay too. I think the recommended thing for black here is to ignore the block and play the crawling move now. I know we're all expecting the block. Um, Black did play the crawling move. Great, great. Good for black. For white now, the crawling move here is very, very big. It would destroy much of the corner. Giving up one stone here, not a big deal. And extend or approach, this is fine. But here we can see how at this moment, the L6 and the J7 exchange is now favoring black a little bit. The reasoning being applying the thickness principle we talked about before. White having thickness on the bottom, this exchange is white on the inside and black on the outside. Okay, so makes sense. White responds to the crawling move. Here, um, definitely try to hold it because if you can push once, black is not alive in the corner, and we can hold this cut by laddering at the moment. So it's very, very it's worth a lot to be able to block. If black plays some ladder breaking move. The top left is very strong, so it's not likely to be anything too severe. And secondly, if white just gets these two sente moves, black is not alive. And worst comes to worst, when black cuts, this some kind of a ko could be had. It's also very, very heavy for black as well. We don't have to do this. We can just strengthen the cut. Make sure to do it in a, not so, uh, not so crawled up, like curled up way. Do it like this. Um, Protect the cut with like a jump, this kind of thing. And black will be forced to live in Gote. And so it would pay off very, very big to be able to hold black in place at this moment. This is a detail, but could swing the how the game goes very, very much. Okay, in the game, black lives, so it's not too consequential. White continues to extend. This is a very, very balanced game at the moment. Um, Very, very okay. Looks to be in white's favor. So he's still pretty close. Good, good. Black plays here. Now's another moment where we want to channel our attacking prowess. Good, good, good. This is what I had in mind first as well. So totally fine. But here, remember how much is this move getting for white? It's destroying a lot for black. I'm sure it's cutting black. How much is it getting for white in terms of value? Not very much yet. So most of this this move's value is in the damage it's doing to black. Because white's corner is secure, after this move, white's corner is just about as secure, so it's about the same. Um, Another idea that we can channel from the thickness principle, you want to cut your opponent, you want to chase your opponent into thickness, into any thickness, including your opponent's thickness. In this case, it's the left-hand side, and you're okay with black connecting like this. Of course, white's corner is also thick. Remember, we want to see white's corner as thickness. So here, the two black moves on the other hand, are not gaining black much territory or potential or anything. And the two white moves are going to contribute a lot in the coming attack against the bottom, maybe surrounding some territory in the center. This would be my best recommendation. Another possible thing here is play the Hane Atari, and then if you think we can get this squeeze in Sente, by all means do this. This will help alleviate the pressure on this cut. If we don't think we can do this, then just play the pressing move. And instead of the Hane, play the extend move. Black will almost for sure block and take the corner and secure it. This is another way that white secures some territory and also secures action against the cut. For example, the cut now is not much of a problem for white. That's another good choice. So in the game here, white is punishing black a lot, able to do a lot of potential damage. But remember, this is not recommended per se from our PowerPoints. This one is more concerned with damaging black than developing white. Okay, specifically, yes, and the next move is a follow through to that. Specifically, what I'm worried about is this cut allowing black to do some counter attacking threats against white. And if white ends up giving the two stones up, now white has no chance of surrounding any territory in the center. Black has surrounded more territory, and white hasn't gained anything yet. So when black cuts, we are going to have to fight black very hard at this moment. And then this kind of fight is very, very uncertain. So that's the thing that we're worried about. And here we can see direct a lot of value in strengthening the white's cutting point, making the cutting point not cuttable. Even a direct protection of this cut is a very, very valuable thing as well. And this will not be a bad idea. Yes, so two moves here. This is what we're worried about. Black played here, so this move we are very happy about. The previous exchange being, black just strengthening the left-hand side, which was already pretty strong. And white gets the most important, attacking and defensive move point. This is very nice. If you would like to modify it a little bit so that the cut gets straight up protected by this ladder, that's also thumbs up. The game move, totally fine, totally good. Okay, and black tanukis, and white goes here. Good, good, good. Okay, we said that surrounding black is not the most important thing, but surrounding black like this does look very, very strong. Another idea that we could have is destroy black's ice base and get some territory ourselves, and then have this kind of a double attack against two groups. Don't worry, it's not the most important thing. Okay, good. So black plays here, and connecting here is very strong. And this one is a way to directly profit from the attack. No matter how black cuts, the key move is to headbutt here in Sente. Black has to, I guess Atari will work. Anyways, this is a direct way to benefit and strengthen ourselves immediately from the attack. And this is recommended. And if you want to chase the black group on the bottom, back home, that's fine too. And at the end, I'm sure we are doing fine in the overall game here. It's a pity black already played P15, but yeah. Okay. So this does indeed happen. Good, good, good. And white connects. Black plays here. Okay, okay. Both of these are about the same. Good, good, good. And Hane, Atari, good, good, good. Black extends. Extend is an interesting move. It does weaken white's position a little bit, but we'll see there's a very good follow-up for white here. The corner is still okay, so totally okay to Tanuki. If white wants to play around here, the move would be Hane Atari here. It's these two moves will strengthen white's corner a little bit to the point where white is able to Tanuki. But the key gain with these two moves is this move being sente with the run out, and this way white would have gained so much thickness that it's going to be good. Tanuki is also good. This is a fine move. Um, but this will not be Sente. That's the only blemish. Black blocks, so this is good news. Um, okay, push, push, jump. Okay, so right now, okay, so the last push, this push will lose a little bit, mostly because this block has a lot of center qualities, and this would strengthen the left-hand side white group. In the game, it just makes that block less important, less playable, but it's still fine as long as we are okay with not going for the kill. We are totally, white is totally in control. So this is great. This is a perfect move, G2. Nice, nice. I was not aware that you guys had players who played this well as white. So if you guys are if you guys are watching this, this is great, great. The key move here is this move and threatening this double Atari. This is unstoppable for white here. Black is gonna have to um, really scrounge out a living. We can consider killing black. Um, we can of course also just connect and allow black to live in Gote. So here that peep a little, but really this is fine. Connect. Good, good, good. Extend. Okay. Now we're beginning to start to feel the bad effects of committing to the capture. Here we can see how the headbutting in Sente is going to be very helpful. But generally, white is still in control. Okay, white plays here. We have given black a way out, but black is for sure not alive, so this is still going well. Okay. Okay. There is another thing that's beyond the more important stuff and the less important pointers, and that is if you can attack with sustainable development, you don't want to go and try to wrap him up as tight as possible. So here, if this kind of netting surround works fine, then you don't want to go as hard as possible. For one thing, you kill more if you surround him like this. Secondly, remember that turn M5 and that Atari at N6 hugely recommended. Here, a similar move would be making a similarly super wide surround like this. White's last move here has connected the white middle group to the top, so white is very, very reasonably strong. And with sustainable development, with this kind of thing, making a super wide surround, very likely you're going to get black to spend one or more moves here. And at this time, white can take the time to shore up the other weaknesses like this cut or just play the endgame moves. Black has barely 40 points on the board. I'm sure white would be able to do this if white goes for a lot of territory right now. 10, 20, 30, 35. Okay, so in the game, black pushes. Remember, if you can give your opponent some space, it's a good thing to do. Remember, poking out the eyes, even if black can make a second eye like this, is not as important as securing development for white in the future. Of course, this is something that having this move incentive, does this live for black or does it not? This kind of thing, some good amount of reading here would help, but this is very complicated, as you guys can see here, even for me. Okay, so because of this, probably we definitely have to block him. And here's the advantage of having a looser surround is showing itself. Usually by surrounding looser, you know, the key thing, the important thing is strength of your own shapes. If you can surround looser and not tight and gain more strength on your shapes, that's a good thing. If the tight surround is stronger for you, then the tight surround is better. The key thing here is the strength and not and not whether it's tight or loose. So the loose surround, remember this kind of thing. So here, white is struggling to make very important sustainable development moves while attacking. This is a good example of going for the kill. Okay, connect. Okay, black pushes and then extends out to here. Right now, the you know, did White have enough strength or not? This question is being keenly felt at this moment. This is why the Hane move, here's a good example where the tight move was a bit better and more recommended because it's about how strong your shapes are, not about whether it's tight or loose, right? So Hane here, we can always cut and then extend. This is much more comfortable in the game because the looser surround also, allowed black to have another cutting point. Um, this now becomes a little bit dicey where white is also not alive. Yeah, this is really not going well for white. And when we talked about defender's advantage, this kind of thing is exactly what we want. Um, it's like it's exactly what we want when we're on the defensive end. It's not for sure, but um, this is risky for both sides. Let's just leave it at that. Uh, Probably white is gonna die. Wow, this is just black by one liberty, so it's a very complicated position. Okay, so in the game, black plays a living move, and white is able to live himself. This should be a great sigh of relief for white, and now we can pick up the pieces and continue on our quest to win the game. Very, very nice. Black pushes and cuts. That's a good peep. I see, I see. That's not a good peep. Yes. So let's see if yeah, this ladder works for black. So not a good peep. Um, okay, that's why white played here to hold on in this situation. Good, good, good. White did hold on, and black ended up chickening out at the end here. And this is gonna be a very, very good result for white. Great. Um, okay, okay. Here it is this Atari, and here black is looking for this move and then connecting here. But even so, even if he connects home, this will be okay. White cuts even better. Great, great. Um, I see. The top may not survive. Okay, black plays there, and then white connects here to finish. Good, good. So it okay. Let's see if any more drama happened at the end. This is interesting. White was able to secure a co-capture on the bottom. I'm sure the result was good for white. So at the end here. White by 30 points. Great, great, great. I don't know if, yeah, great, great. Great job, White. And here we saw the dangers and the profit or the potential of attacking for profit very, very well. This was a lot of times White played supremely good play. And of course, this is fitting for a five dan, so makes sense. Remember some of the recommended moves? M5, this turn, not, more concerned about developing our own positions, limiting the other opponent's group rather than surrounding and capturing the immediate black group. That Atari was good. Very, very nice. Here's the attack. Remember the recommendation. Always gain value with your moves somehow. And here was a good moment to just make black play less valuable moves, and then it's all good. So in the game, these two moves are a bit risky. Strongest move is for black to counterattack and cut like that. So in the game, white was able to convert on some gains. Here was very good. The attack in the middle went likely not as good as expected. The key to attacking in these moments is to combine sustainable development, the stuff we talk about, combine that with the thickness principle. Once you force your opponent to play close to your thickness, like in this one for white, the thickness being that middle group, it's especially strong once you're able to get that headbutting move in Sente. To combine these two with, combine your attacks with development with the thickness principle. White largely was able to do this. And so the attack went very, very well. The extent to the bottom was a great example of a small amount of territory, but it's sure, it's surely good territory. Went for the kill a little bit too bad, and this is where Black was probably able to totally overturn the game. And and at this moment, when Black threatened to live, White immediately went to live yourself. A very good moment to a very, very good uh, has very high wherewithal kind of play. The only imperfection was, remember, later White also had some problems here. When you're about to live yourself, remember to take advantage of defender's advantage, make this push and make this peep. Once White has both of these moves in Sente, the push and cut becomes no problem at all. White can take care of both sides just fine, and we don't have to resort to this kind of thing. Okay, so good, good, good. Very nice. In the end, the attack did not capture the opponent, so we had to win with sustainable development anyways. That's okay, and perfect, perfect. Good job, good job. This is a win. And so next we will see another game. Saigo. He generally holds out as a Fox 8 Dan. Wow. Wow. Wow, you guys have Fox 8 Dans on the team? That's very impressive. So next we have Saigo at O0 Mi Ray. Okay. Done. I believe.
Also
Oh,
white. Yeah.
also white here. Good, good. Good, good, good. Wow, you guys have Fox 8 dance. This is great. But my favorite strategy to use against Fox 8 dance is get the opponent to kill my dragon, and then I will counter kill him. That almost happened in this game, and a very good thing to look. Wow, Psycho, another 5 dan. Very impressive. Okay. Good, good, good. Jump Extend. Good, good, good. Another extend. Good. Here. Okay. Sometimes you guys may feel like this exchange is a little, I don't feel that good, but at this moment, remember how much thickness is white getting with F3? A lot. White is basically totally alive. You can see two eyes already. Black is not gaining that much. So G3, it's actually a beneficial exchange for white, not for black. For black to get something out of it, he will have to play this peep and then this move, for example. So white is actually happy getting these two moves. Good, good, good. And white, and you can tell how black is now feeling a little bit, in danger and, defense here. Okay. Since we're looking at this from White's perspective, let's continue to look. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Connect is getting ready to play the turn, which is coming now, I hope. Good, good, good. This is consistent. This makes sense. Here, a recommended move is to press and extend. This would do a great job of strengthening the white shapes over there. Jump. Okay, jump is okay, but I would, if White's corner is totally alive, we would recommend something that had more invasion planned. But the corner may not be totally alive. In that case, something like this is definitely okay. When you guys think about pressing on your opponents, like third line, fourth line, fifth line, just remember, it's not so important the exact line number, but how strong, how thick your opponent is. At this moment, when black already has the bottom basically surrounded, and if you are not thinking about this kind of special tactics, then pressing is good. It's totally okay and good to be able to get these presses on the fourth line. Hane, double Hane, good. I like it very much. And Peep, very aggressive. I like this very much as well. So black captures one stone. Shockingly allows white to Panuki capture this one. A must-play move. A must-play move. Great. And black connects. Connect is very interesting. So here's the value of having this press is shown. Perfect, perfect. Nice, nice. Great, great. Here, this weakness is very, very strong. Black can capture the one stone, but white is able to punish black with that ladder. So this connect is a perfect example of a fake move. A fake move meaning it does not do what it appears to do, protecting that cutting point, and it does not actually do that. So, too bad. Yeah, if white was able to cut now, small loss, big reward. Okay. In the game white plays here. Yeah, because black played a knight's move, this ladder breaker doesn't do too much. By the way, guys, here, if you guys are looking for a ladder breaker, remember that what you want to do is ladder break on the, so this is a ladder and the triangle marks are black stones. Play your moves where your opponent, the black stones, are gonna be. You play on your opponent's diagonal, and those are the best ladder breakers. And that's because there's no way to block this ladder breaker, like because you're connecting in a straight three, and there's no way for black to hold the ladder like with this move or something, because it's a straight three. That's why it's important to play on your opponent's diagonals, the two outside diagonals. If you play here, for example, if black holds the ladder now, I'm sure that move would hold the ladder. So your ladder is much less effective. So remember, it's his diagonal, not your diagonal, and then you're gonna just make your best move, most threatening move on that. It's probably this one. And if he extends, for example, he will the ladder will work. But ideally, we would have something even stronger. In this case, outside would also work. This is also perfectly fine. This move would protect the ladder. That's why the diagonal, his diagonal, but this move would be would not work. So again, it's his diagonal, the relative outside diagonal, or one diagonal even further out. Both of these are the most powerful ways of playing your ladder breakers. All right. Um, good, good, good. That's a very helpful thing. So, okay, great. Yeah, yeah. In the game, this doesn't feel like too much damage. Okay, white plays here. At this moment, because the middle Panuki threatens the left-hand side white position. White is overall a little bit thin. It feels like white is a little thin. So at this moment, jump is perfectly okay. This middle is no man's land. This middle is next to a white strong Panuki shape, so it's not that valuable to defend or to save. So in this exchange, white has played three moves here, black has played three moves here. Four moves. So black is actually getting the fight to be on the right-hand side, and white does not actually have the advantage at this moment over here. Okay, let's see how this went. Okay, Atari here it gets rid of the common liberties, so it's a do or die move. So I hope white is able to figure out the liberties here. It doesn't seem like white is gonna win this. Okay, so this was a big failure. Good. Mostly the reason, remember, thickness principle, you allow black to play as many moves as he wants next to the thick middle. Um, when we go for this kind of cut, uh, I guess black has this very nice capture. So okay, um, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. This is something that's a little painful. Um, a little bit painful. Yeah, yeah, okay. And at the end here, not able to make this alive. Um, this would be attempt to get a Seki, and it would be a very strong attempt if black does not make two eyes. Okay, so this went very, very badly, unfortunately. Um, okay, but the game goes on. This is just one corner and one side. Headbutt, one space. This is a very calm and important move. Okay. Um, okay. So white wants to allow black to play in the middle as much as white can. If white's safe on the left, then this would be a great way to remember that you're always running towards the victory sign. This would be a good way for white to keep black slow and for white to pick up the speed and run towards victory. At this moment, develop faster and run towards winning the game. Black has um, 40 points on the bottom. If black gets another 10, that's only 50 points. If white has 30 points on the right, 10 points on the bottom, 20 on the upper side, that's already 60. Even though black has a big thickness advantage, white is perfectly okay with a lot of territory in this game. We do have to hold on with this group, but okay, so at this moment, the more recommended option is for white to peep play here, make yourself 7, 8, 9, 10 points, maybe even play this attach and this move, or just a very, very simple peep and peep. If he blocks and then play here, white has 10 points, even better. Um, okay, so in the game, white plays this knight move. Um, this one would be, that move is not surrounding territory, and this kind of cuts would be the weakness that that's potentially a problem here. Okay, so the next phase of fighting goes like this. Good, good, good. I'm sure both sides do not have confidence in at this moment. Okay, sometimes black can only play here and then extend out. So in these moments, you could say, white kept the entire upper side. So that's a success. But just remember that white would be able to keep the upper side much better if we didn't play the h14 move and instead played something like this. This would be another way to get a lot of territory and sort of just run away with the game kind of idea. Okay, let's see how this fighting is gonna go. Black played this cut. This is the strongest imaginable for black. This move is the strongest imaginable for black. Um, what a mess! And uh, everything is forced. What a mess. Even though black has only four liberties, white has two groups, and if white just plays this way, this is not enough liberties locally. And if white allows this on the outside, that's not enough. Yeah, so white is actually not able to run this out, so white is actually gonna die here. So good that black played this move. This is a great opportunity in the middle of the fighting, and white takes full advantage. I like this very much. It is going very badly, and then opponent gives us a one moment of respite, and we take full advantage. This is great. Great, great. Great. White is getting to all the big moves on the in the end game. Great. This is sustainable development in the second half of the game. This kind of killer, this is actually what we call killer instinct. This kind of thing is what we actually call killer instinct. It's not this kind of thing where like I have to go do my development, um, you know, um, yeah, this kind of thing. This attach getting Sente here, playing the crawling move in Sente, getting to the end game, getting to the biggest block. This is what's called, this is actually the killer instinct in terms of winning the game here. Not connecting, but playing the slightly likely bigger move, end game move on the top. I like this very, very much. Okay, let's see. So this. Oh boy. Okay. This was held. That's fine. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, this is close, but I think it's holding. Okay. Capture this. Okay. Okay. This ended up being a ko, which is very, very tough. If we lost because of this, it's a big pity. It looks like we did lose because of this. This was no problem. How did the uh I see this connect. So here, this capture ended up being a lot more important than it seems. This Hane would make Ko-Aji happen, and I'm sure if it looked like that, later on in the course of the Ko, Black would not be able to play this fill-in move. I'm sure at this moment where it's like, wow, if I only had one co-thread, I would play this capture and then that one code thread and then play this and then just capture black like this. So just imagine if white was able to make this capture earlier, white would still have no problems. 30, 40, 50. White has about 60 points, like this, if everything is held. Black still has 40 points on the bottom, 50 points, 60 points. So white may be winning by around Comey if the end game really, really went well. Unfortunately, this co sort of um, yeah, very sad. Okay. Here, remember we lost a lot of control when we allowed black this Panuki in the center here without a effective enough um, ladder breaker. So um, yeah, a pity, but yeah, yeah, and having black having that Panuki really made a lot of thickness value happen. The right-hand side fight, just if we could have gotten on the right side of thickness there, or even later, if we just exchange this one. And here it's because of this Ko-Aji, if black extends back, we can just play an extend back move, and this would be a Ko. Uh, do have to be a little careful here. Yeah, this is a move, and this would be Ko, a direct Ko. So that capture was a very, very important detail. Um, yeah, yeah. No, this one was very helpful for the remember that ladder, how to ladder break, and um, hopefully that helps a little. Okay, let's go on to the third game. It's Pipa 11. Okay, good. Hopefully we are black in this one for a change.
Yes, we are.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay, Joseki's. Okay. And white place here. The Joseki move is here. This is okay. Okay. If you guys want to know the local variation here, since this Joseki is never played anymore, with black playing that attach. Oh, right, right. We are black, so the attach is more uh, common nowadays. This attach. Okay. Anyways, if you guys wanted to know the follow-ups here, the key move is Peep. Black needs to capture this one stone, and this push and cut, as many moves as there is, seems good for white. It's actually good for black in this one. How white wants to make this good for white is play this move first. If black connects, play this headbutting move, push out, and then play this move to just cut black in the most gauche, vulgar way possible that there ever is. But this is fightable, and if black plays uh, here to hold and just play it safe, this is very, very good for white. So here, sometimes black just extends to look for a bit of a exchange. This is about the same. Okay. White plays here. This is a double approach. This is common. Another common move is to just extend back. Okay, this is a common Joseki. Extending with the two stones is common at the moment. Here, okay, this jump is okay too. This jump is okay too. And we got white to defend, so success, success. Right there, one space is a bit narrow, but it's an attacking extension. Remember, guys, that these kinds of extensions are very, very big. They're very likely to be Sente. and they make black worry-free. So instead of this move in the middle here, we can easily go down and take some territory, and we'll probably have Sente at the end. Having Sente at the end will allow us to develop the corner here, which is noticeably very, very big. Okay, for white here, I'm sure the move is here. Um, Okay, black played a Hane. Just remember, extend, you can get uh, better living effects than the Hane in Sente. Okay, good. Here we have come to the main point of our lecture today, which is attacking for profit, strengthening your weakest attacking stones. Clearly, the three stones to the left. So this move is perfect. And remember, the rotation idea often comes about. This is a diagonal shape. Itself right here is extremely strong. Black would like to play this peep from the outside. This will strengthen the corner a little bit. And if the bottom black shape is indeed very strong now, black would apply the thickness principle here, just play these moves and then play the double Hane and then surround your territory on the right and allow the bottom black group to soak up all the damage. It's not so clear yet, but that the group is strong yet. But if black was able to get a push and block in Sente, then I think black would, then I think you guys would have more confidence. And the key here is push and block is not necessarily Sente, so you're wavering between whether the bottom group is strong enough or not. At this moment, it's very good to now apply the defender's advantage to this. If white wants to attack black, and if white has to start with F2, this is not that threatening. Black can still make a reasonably good base over here, or jump out and start counter-attacking white already. And if white starts with something else, then black goes for the push and block. This was not Sente before, but it's for sure to be Sente now. Capturing one stone would make black totally alive. Okay. Okay, so good. This point black plays here. That's okay too. White is so weak that white probably is not able to take advantage of corner issues. The most white can probably get is attach and then cut. Um, Atari plays this, and this is the strongest follow-ups, taking advantage of an O2 threat to connect to keep the whole corner. So I don't see much that white can do here. So white jumps out and black was here. I would definitely take the moment to play the peep, play this peep, and then play the move that looks good. This way the corner would be much more secure. Um, so right now we're a little bit afraid of this attach and then Hane connecting Sente just getting our corner. This is a lot of profit gone up in smokes. Black blocking would run into white extending down and connect. This is the worst case. White gets territory and connects to the weak stones. Okay. Um, yeah, there's various stuff. Anyways, we could have strengthened the corner in Sente. Let's see if black ends up doing this later. Uh, okay, great. So white ends up strengthening black's corner with this exchange. So that's a perfect scenario. Just laugh, smile, and take the strength that comes with this and be happy. Good, 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 good. Oh, this is a perfect knight's move. Great. This block is the perfect attacking move against the middle. Remember, it's not overly concerned with surrounding white. It's not overly concerned with whatever. With like playing this move, it's sustainable development, and the strongest moves often are the ones that also come with a bit of threat to this other group. This is great. Short of a direct capture, this move will not be bad at all. So white responds to the right, and black is able to do this in the middle here. Perfect. Remember you're always okay to give your opponent some space. So like something like this is okay too. And if you are giving him space anyways, you might as well just, give him all the space he wants. Um, okay, but um, uh, this is a good spot. Strongest move maybe push whatever, because we decided on playing the bottom. A jump connect is almost never good or never better than a push move connect. And that's because of the amount of eye space that black is getting on the bottom here. This is very eye space plentiful. A jump is not eye space plentiful. You can see here black does not have an eye in all of these. It's very, very rare for a jump to be better than a crawling move. And that's a crawling move. This one is a connecting move. So that's a minor detail in this game, but a very important detail for other games in the future. So overall, black was a lot more uncomfortable, and black got punished right away in the game. White plays here, and black ends up not being able to block there. Plays a block, and then we are able to block here, no problem. Uh, uh, the main difference with a jump versus a crawling move is thickness and eye space. Eye space is thickness, as you guys know by now. So the extra eye space that comes with this crawling move, even when white can block, just this L1 potential for making an eye, and in this case, that one extra liberty makes all the difference. Okay, good, good, good. Very instructive moment here. Um, I would try to really extract the maximum out of this shape like this, but this is okay. We are about to capture white and have the win, so good, good. Okay. Um, if the game is at all close, make sure to secure your capture in this kind of avenue, like press out, like this. Um, you know, um, Play this extension move. This will help clamp down on the eye space here. Um, you know, Try to do these more efficient moves. This is a I have won the game and please resign kind of a move. And when white plays here, it's once we have already made a I have won the game and please resign kind of a move, just give up another one stone. This is also happens to be much better at this moment than saving the one stone. Okay, in the game, nothing bad happens. Aha! This shape did come into play. Block is very, very important, and this would be held. The key is to capture the one white stone. In the game here, white gains some territory, black loses territory, and at the end here, black loses his eye spaces, which is the most painful of all. Okay, black jumps, and here, defender's advantage crawl at C18 was Sente, and then playing this move is very, very good shape, although it's not totally working at the moment. So connected, block. This seems okay. This is gonna work for black. Okay, great. Okay, great. Great. Yeah, in no case is white able to seriously threaten black's shape here, so it's all okay. Okay, this is gonna go very. This is technically a ko, but this is gonna go well for black. Okay, okay, good. Make sure to play your threaten to live moves like this, and then play here. We have two, and we have much bigger territories there. G19 is perfect. White is clearly a little bit desperate, and it's a one-step ko, so all good. Okay, good. So Okay, great. Hopefully nothing bad happened at the end of this one. Um, we even captured this middle, so congratulations. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, great. All right. Um, good, good. We have finished sharing. Um, good, good, good. Let's just take another 5 minutes to go through one more game um, that I had in the PowerPoint as the prime example, as a prime example of using sustainable development to attack and win, to minimize risk and open up for questions at the end. Okay, it is this game. This game, I hope I hope this is a new one that we haven't discussed, and hopefully this game should have a lot of similarities to the games that we just saw. And I played this game as black, so hopefully you guys can really hunker down and play more like me and don't give your opponents any chance in the future. So this game is called Hate My Territory, and the opponent wastes no time invading the 3-3 and then playing this invasion here. Remember, strengthen your weakest attacking stones. It's hard to tell at the moment, but the key here is this cut is now the weakest spot in my shape now. So don't worry about punishing the opponent. Don't worry about surrounding the opponent. Don't worry about cutting him off from his reinforcements. Worry about sustainable development and strengthening your weakest attacking stones and playing valuable moves. Okay, good. Okay, capturing this is Sente, and now threaten and attack, and at the same time, because black has built up a good amount of thickness on the bottom, and the one stone was dealt with by M14. White feels white is looking for all the counterattacks he can get, but when white sticks in here, white is unable to find something very, very strong. It goes for a peep and just ends up blocking. Because this part, white didn't gain any territory, black felt it very, very okay to play another slow capturing move in the center. This is really putting the sustainable in sustainable development because this one strengthens black's middle and allows black to develop faster in the future. And on the right-hand side of the board, you can count, 20, 25 points for white, but not barely 10 points for black. But this does not matter. This matters, but this black is still ahead in the sustainable development front because of how sustainable future territory making is for black. And for white, this little bit of weakness with the right-hand side group is going to come back to haunt white. So the game moves on to the left-hand side, where white again has to go and invade. Strengthen your weakest attacking stones, just make extend, and then play here, make a block. And at this moment, after weighing the different attacking options, we picked the safest one, which is just capturing one stone, and allowed white to do damage to us. So not only were we not concerned about doing damage to white, or surrounding white, or taking away white's side space, or cutting white up, we even allowed white to do some damage to ourselves, provided this was damage upon a very thick group over here. And here is so here, right now, black has a 24 points advantage to the AI, but you can't count that many points. Uh, Black's advantage is mostly in the thickness and the ability to do more sustainable development in the future, which could be attack the right, surround the bottom, or attack the left. It's all fine. These are all sustainably developing. Here, I will give you guys a third good way to attack, muddy up the waters and I forget if we went through this exact game, but this is great for profiting through attack. And this attack, this is a full board attack. The left-hand side white group is not alive. The right-hand side white group is not alive. Black also has a very large potential territory on the bottom. Black does none of the options and instead drags white into a very complicated fight in the fourth quadrant of the board over here. Really looks to bully white here. If white plays the safe move here, black will connect this and white still can't even block. You can see here black makes more territory here than white does, and so clearly this is going to be a major failure on the upper side for white. White having started with a lot more stones here. And for example, white is able to just push and cut the two stones surround the whole upper side. So not being satisfied with those, White fought, and this fight is very it's a you profit from the fighting, and this one was a fight that was intentionally lost for Black. I think this throw-in is not that good, and it allows Black to have some kind of a co in this fight in order to reach for liberties, but Black knowingly gives up the code and just to lose the fight by one liberty in order to profit by gaining all these outside surrounds. So this is profiting from the attack. This whole sequence was AI approved, and after losing the fight on the top, Black's lead has ballooned up to over 60 points in the AI. This was the worst move of the game. Lost like 10 points or something. But at this point, Black can now really do whatever Black wants to win. Definitely just capture White, let him have some space, thickness principle, and everything. This move goes against it. But of course, at this moment, it does not matter what Black plays. And the first group that existed, the first invasion, ended up being the group that was captured. So the bully or the overplay got its comeuppance, and in the end. So this is what we mean when we say the sustainable development attack is both the safest and the most effective or the most likely to succeed. And it was devised as a way, as the recommendation to capture as many stones as possible, not as a way to, not as like a safe, like let me play the game right kind of thing. It was that designed from the top as a very vicious strategy. And this is how we take no risk, only do development and attack by, just getting more value throughout the game than White did, and ended up winning a very beautiful victory. White has absolutely no chance. So hopefully, your games could have, all three games, I think, could have gone as smooth as this one. The first two games we watched had some, when the attacking part went into the killing part, we had some, not so, um, not so, not so stable or not so, it was a little bit unnerving. And in the second game that we watched, we ended up actually losing. So yeah, both games had great potential to be as smooth as this one with a good, perfect clear out. So that's all I have. This will be, of course, available to you guys as always, along with the SGFs. Just remember, the important thing is continuing to develop yourself and you can do this right a lot in the game, and you'll play a masterful game like Go Sagan does in our example game. But if you mess this up once, you have the chance of ruining your entire game. Like Go Sagan ruined his game, and he did lose his game just from this one time that he didn't follow this technique. When he didn't keep strengthening himself and he went for the kill, basically. So just remember that run towards winning the game, and it's always a lot easier when the opponent sort of donates a group to you. He's like, please kill me. I'm gonna lose, so just kill me. That's much easier to do. So just remember surrounding the group, poking out its eyes, dishing out damage to the opponents. None of that is as important as developing yourself, making your groups safe, and making some territory at the same time. It's hard to maintain this mindset throughout, especially when the ability to capture the opponent gets close. Uh, this mindset is extremely important, and hopefully, you guys are able to keep your mind focused on the most important things and not on the not so important things. All right, that's all I have. Welcome your comments, questions about anything, including, of course, the games. I still have the games loaded up, so it's available. Uh,
In the second game, when we were
yes.
watching it,
Uh-huh.
while it was happening, Elcio came out, like, had an idea. I don't know if it would be enough to make it work.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm curious. It did seem like a very good idea then.
Yeah, yeah. Second game was Go, right? And
Yes,
this
Philippe.
one is it. Yeah, this one is it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. At the end, we ended up
Okay,
losing
why
that part. Mhm.
slightly forward in
Oh, forward.
in the
Mhm.
core already
Oh,
in the
in the
core.
end code. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Oh,
there.
that was so.
Instead of connecting at L6,
Yeah,
yeah,
L6.
yeah, a couple moves. It was no, it's a little bit further.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
it's later.
L6.
Instead,
Yeah.
go a little bit further
Hmm.
still. There is a threat over there at some point. There.
This one.
Instead of connecting,
Yeah,
would L9 be
yeah.
better?
Yeah, L9. Slightly better, but at this point, it's not so
Not
important.
enough.
Yeah, yeah. The important thing is for white to get this capture, so you get two liberties instead of in the game where you
Mm.
had one. And we had a chance, I think we pointed out.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
this way
Even a
you
lot
can play
earlier in the game,
this.
there was a chance
Mm.
to take this capture, right?
Yeah, yeah. All the way at here. All the way here right now. Um,
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah, this is a little late, but
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, for
maybe
sure.
just as we
Yeah,
died,
like
it's still sent to just capture, right?
yeah, like here, even like yeah, it was so close because at the end here, if even at the end here, technically when black finds a co-threat to try to capture white, if white captures now, all white needs is one co-threat to do this, and if the push ends up being a co-threat, white would capture back, and black is the one that's losing this co at the moment. So
Mm.
because when white captures, this is going from one liberty to three liberty. Very, very big pity. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, and of course, as beforehand, I guess this move was played to get the corner uh, you know end game, and yeah, so yeah, so this move was played for the best possible end game as well. Here I see yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not it might be better if we connected, but yeah, yeah. Um,
Mm.
it's okay. Yeah, this was really too bad. Um, there was one moment slightly earlier in the end game. Um, This extent was very, very good. Um, this Hane may have been slightly better as well, but that's not why, that's none of this is why we were not able to do it in this game. So, for example, here is now a very important time for whites to play this. It's absolutely Sente. We can't quite play this move, but we can play this move. And the next end game would be this move and then Atari. And this is pretty big, right? So it's probably bigger than the than whatever the top end game was. So this was a this was another moment where we could have okay. Yeah, but the
Okay.
important thing, yeah, yeah. Remember, for this one, it was the ladder trick, how to do the best ladder breakers and things like that, and the thickness principle in this fight allow black to develop in the center, and
Yeah.
yeah, even
Yeah, this would
going
be a lot
into the
simpler,
corner.
right?
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, in the game it was
Okay.
very complicated. Okay, good, 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 cool. Hey, so
Okay.
we won
Let's
this round, right?
yeah, two
Brazil
two to
won.
one.
Cool, cool, great. Cool. Yeah, yeah, hmm, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Hmm,
Well, thank you very much. I really
hmm,
appreciated this topic.
yeah.
I think this is one of the points that is holding us down
Ah,
our strength. Like
okay.
we
Yeah,
don't
we all
achieve.
mess this up often.
Okay, okay.
We are
Uh,
always make mistakes in these types of mistakes that you
uh-huh,
mentioned.
uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, yeah. The key is to just realize that if you keep yourself strong, you have a higher chance of killing the opponent. And so the most important thing to think of yourself as squeezing the life out of your opponent, and you have to be your own like constitution, your own body has to be strong enough. So it's tremendous fun once this goes very, very well, as I had in my game example. And so you guys all have potential to have just as fun as of games, and you will capture as many stones as you ever want. So it's the capture will come. Um, no worries, no
Yeah,
worries.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. A 12-year-old student, he comes to me, he's like, Michael, I don't want to learn how to count points. I want to kill the most number of big dragons I can ever see. So I'm like, okay, okay, I'll tell you how to do it. And yeah, so that's good. That's good. Cool, guys. Um, yeah, I'll stay for a bit more for if we have any more comments and questions.
Ah, Renan, tem alguma dúvida?
I have a question, but it may be too abstract.
Ah,
So the principles that you have been teaching us, how frequent do you say that those principles
ah,
make you made a decision for a particular move during
yes,
fights,
yes, yes.
or how much they are just like guiding
General go
rules?
principles.
Yes, for
Yeah, yeah,
entry,
yeah.
and then the decision comes from positional judgment,
Yeah, yeah,
scorecard.
yeah.
Exactly.
counting and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, Great question. Great question. I tell you guys what I use the most, and then I tell you guys what I use the second most. So today is what I use the third most. So, you guys, in the future, you guys may want to play, teaching simultaneous games with me. If that happens, you guys will note that if I play 6 games at once or something, I will never spend too much time on each one particular move. These principles are what I use to save myself time, so that I don't have to read everything out. Um, of course, you should do this and read things out. That's better. But that this is the thickness principle is what I use the most. This one is what I always do, and what every strong player does, to figure out how to attack. And defender's advantage is a little more like my own stuff, but other people have very similar ideas. So I make my moves primarily from these 3 ideas mostly. And there's a few more ideas, but those would be like the fourth most and things like that. So um, that's what I do to save myself time. That's what I have found to be like the best shortcuts to figure out good moves. Um, Another way that you guys can use this to help you guys is, it's a great shortcut to figure out why the AI recommends a few moves over others. And this you guys can do all by yourselves, these ideas. Hopefully that's the answer.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I only give you guys the best stuff first. Cool, cool.
Uh, we are trying to apply all of these steps in our games.
Uh-huh,
And
uh-huh.
I think the fitness I was able to use in one game and other, and well, it's really cool.
It's very easy, right?
And beautiful moves, and they are like makes a lot of sense. And
Mhm.
also when we are reviewing uh, the like all the games that we watched today,
Yeah.
me and Felipe, we were streaming them,
Uh-huh.
streaming them,
Nice. Streaming live. Good, good, good.
and like we see a few of the mistakes here and there. We can
Yeah, we were able to identify some of them.
Oh, yourselves. This is great.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's a go. That's a go. And you
Yeah,
guys will help
for
each
me
other.
in
Yeah.
particular, defender's advantage is became the easiest one to make use of.
Uh-huh.
Have been something that is in my mind constantly.
Mm, great, great. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I usually like to be attacked, so it
Mhm.
is quite helpful.
Nice, nice. What I really like to hear, so it's good.
I have just one more question.
Yeah,
It's a more general one.
okay.
The things that you are be teaching us made a lot of sense, and they seem very similar to the things that we see in the books, especially the
Uh-huh.
ones translated from Japanese to
Uh,
English. But
uh-huh.
the way that you put those ideas seems way more practical. Do you think it's something more related to your own style, maybe the
Uh-huh.
Chinese way
Uh-huh.
of teaching things?
Oh, no,
I'm
no,
seeing
not
something very different, yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's all yeah, yeah, not yeah, yeah, does not have anything. I have worked, it's my contribution to my Go community in America. So of course I try to give the best ideas in as clear and good a way as possible to them. So it's not a surprise that it might be a little more entertaining or makes a little more sense than the books or something. So yeah, that's why I give you guys my best stuff right from the beginning. So it makes sense. Not a
Nice.
surprise, not a surprise.
Nice, it's very useful. Even the small things like where to put the ladder breakers. I never seen this idea of playing on the where the opponent would play because it would straight up connect.
Yeah.
And even the idea of not separating your opponent from their thickness. Even though in the every book say that we have to play away from thickness, and this is a logically natural consequence. I believe I never seen this written anywhere else.
Yes,
This was
yes.
very, very insightful. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I want to hear. This is great.
Okay. Well, I think we are done. I'll
Believe
stop
so.
the record. So thank you very much.
Thank you.